What's up, YouTubers? This is the next big thing here. I just want to let you know I want to apologize for not making any videos this weekend. If you can't tell, my voice has completely gone away. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but anyways, this is the best I've been able to talk all week, so I'm going to make an attempt to give you a Night of Champions review here for 2013. Um, this is if my voice goes out too bad, I'll just stop the video and I'll record it hopefully later this week. I apologize once again for not posting any videos. So here's my 2013 Night of Champions review. We'll start off with the pre-show match, the Tag Team Turmoil. This was interesting. It was fun. I wouldn't call it a great match. I believe they should have put the Usos out there first and let them run through a few teams and put on some good matches. And I think that would improve the quality of the match. Um, Instead, you had 3MB versus maybe Real Americans first, or maybe what was the other team that got eliminated? I can't remember. Tons of Funk maybe. But anyways, you ended up with the Usos versus the Primetime Players at the end. No, actually, the Real Americans versus Primetime Players at the end. Primetime Players get the win, which that prediction was correct by me. I'm gonna give it a star and a half. It was fun. Wasn't a great I wouldn't call it a great classic or anything. It was okay. So then we get to Night of Champions, which is hard off with a promo by our Chief Operating Officer Triple H. This was interesting because Triple H was being a babyface in this promo, and throughout the whole night actually, because he was, testing Randy Orton and making sure he was the right one and all that stuff. I'm not sure what this means. I don't know if it was just him trying to pump up the crowd for the show. We'll see. We'll watch Raw tonight and see where that goes. I hope Triple H stays with the heel, but we'll see. Um, oh, and Paul Heyman, by the way, was fantastic in this promo. He was hilarious. I loved his facial expressions. When he announced the what do you call it, the match is still on, is like his little crying face that he made. That stuff was hilarious. Um, he also made an impromptu IC title match between Curtis Axel and Kofi Kingston. They started out this match, and all of a sudden, when you got Kofi Kingston and another good performer and Curtis Axel come out, you start the match, and they start doing rest holds right off the bat. You're like, oh my god. And what are they doing? You would think they would put on a better match than this. It did pick up a little bit at the end. It was an okay match. Wasn't horrible. Give it a star and a half, just like the pre-show match. Curtis Axel retains for the IC title. I did not predict that one because I wasn't here. I wasn't. It wasn't announced. Next up was the Fatal 4-Way for the Divas Championship. This match was okay for a Divas match. It was largely AJ Lee versus Natalya. Pretty simple Divas match, just with more Divas. I love the double sharpshooter, as I think everybody did. That was awesome. Which I think may have increased my rating from the match. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Which is weird that the match of the night is the Divas match so far. AJ Lee retains. I believe WWE made the right decision here. If you watch my Who Should Be Champions, I said AJ Lee. I predicted Natalya to win, so I got that one wrong. But AJ Lee is still champion. Good move, WWE. Next up is Rob Van Dam versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now let me start off by saying Rob Van Dam has not missed a beat since 2003. He is still on point, Rob Van Dam. It is awesome. I love watching him in this match. I came into this match not caring at all about this match, and they delivered for the most part until the end. I love the spinning heel kick from the barrier. From the apron to the barrier on Del Rio. I love the Van Daminator at the end. The only thing I hated was the end. Rob Van Dam won by disqualification. Ricardo did not turn on Rob Van Dam. And all this is telling me is that this feud is going to continue, and I hate this feud, so whatever. I would have given this a good rating. I thought it was a good match. I was going to change my mind about not caring about this match until the end when Alberto got disqualified. That's going to lower my rating. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. Still the match of the night so far, but it's just, I don't know, I just hate this feud. Next up, Fandango versus The Miz. I'll be honest with you, this is my piss break. I didn't care about this match. I love the "We Want Tables" chant. That was random and funny. I love this crowd. This crowd was cool throughout the whole night. I thought they were funny. Did pretty good at selling the injuries throughout the match. The Fandango tapped out immediately to the figure four. That was strange. Miz won, 1.5 stars. It was just the match. It was just there. I don't care. Next up, no disqualification match, handicap match. CM Punk versus Paul Heyman and Curtis Axel. And what a match this was. I love this match. I love the storytelling throughout the match. I loved all the weapon uses that they had. Paul Heyman was awesome in this segment as always. And then you had the Axel versus Punk match was what it was. It was just a match. It was really more about the storytelling. The beatdown on Paul Heyman was awesome, even though he was clearly hitting the mat with a kendo stick and not Paul Heyman. I love how he was going around his body and hitting different spots. I love the Paul Heyman. Oh my God, that hurt. I thought Paul Heyman was great. He made this segment worth what it was. And I loved this match. I thought it was funny. I thought it was great. It was a fun match. And then at the end, we had the big angle with Ryback becoming the next Paul Heyman guy. Now, I've had hope for Ryback ever since he debuted. I've hoped he would become a big star. He fell off the face of the earth, became this stupid bully character. He has got a great opportunity here. WWE has got a big opportunity here to push Ryback. Let's see what they can do with him. I'm going to give this 3 stars. Match of the night so far. It was really fun. And that's what we got. Next up was Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler for the United States title. I expected this to be a great match. I was hoping a 4-star match out of this, which obviously I was stupid and wrong. So, it was a good match. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but it wasn't great. There was a couple of nice near falls in the match. I think it was too short. I think it only went like less than 10 minutes. I think these guys should get 15 to 20. I guess they're continuing this punishment on Dolph Ziggler. Dean Ambrose retains. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. It was a good match. Wasn't great. Next up is the Primetime Players versus the Shield for the tag team titles. And there's some sirens outside. Probably coming to, maybe they found my voice and they're bringing it to me. This is a pretty basic tag match. I thought it was fun. It's some cool storytelling in this match. I love the whistle. I think the whistle is awesome. It is so cool. If there was a way where you could sell these whistles to the crowd, but only make them use it in the Primetime Players matches, I think it would be funny and great. It would be awesome. But if you sold these whistles, they would use them throughout the night and it would be annoying, so whatever. I think the Primetime Players are a good babyface tag team. They're funny. They're entertaining in the ring. They do some cool stuff. I I do think, however, you need to give the Shield a tag team finisher. If they're this cohesive unit that JBL always talks about, they should have a tag team finisher to put it all together, or at least give Seth Rollins a finisher because he doesn't have one, which is weird. Um, they win every match by when Seth Rollins is the legal man. Roman Reigns comes in and hits the spear, and then Seth Rollins gets the pin. That's every single match for them. Change it up, give them a tag team finisher, make them better. Um, Shield wins with the spear by Roman Reigns. 2 stars and a fourth. Pretty good match. It was a fun tag team match. So, that was it. Next up, we get the main event. Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. Now, I don't know what to say about this match. I think they're trying to hotshot a rating for tonight on Raw. I think Randy Orton will get the title back based on the finish. Something just felt awkward about this match. It was very disappointing in watching it. I mean, it was a good match. It was great. Don't get me wrong. And at the last 2 pay-per-views, Daniel Bryan has got a clean win. Well, clean win over Randy Orton and John Cena. The referee, and when Daniel Bryan hit the running knee, the referee came down, did a fast count to end the match. I'm pretty sure that's going to play into the storyline, even though the commentators didn't even mention that. I think JBL being the heel should have probably said something about it if it was going to be part of the storyline. Maybe it was just the referee doing it wrong and botching the spot, but it was a nice swerve by WWE to hand Daniel Bryan the title. I think Randy Orton will probably get it back either tonight on Raw or he'll get a rematch, and Triple H will screw Daniel Bryan out of the title at some point. Overall, it was a good match. I mean, it was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. It was rather short. Wasn't a whole lot of storytelling. It was a nice swerve by WWE. Nice ending to give Daniel Bryan. I mean, after Daniel Bryan won, I just knew that somebody was gonna come out and reverse the decision or something. Something was gonna happen to screw Daniel Bryan over, and it didn't. The show ended as Daniel Bryan holding up the WWE title. So let's go. It was an okay main event. Expected a lot more out of it. We'll see what happens tonight on Raw. Hopefully they won't let me down. Hopefully they'll use this fast count as something. And we'll see where it goes. I'm going to give the match 3 stars. I'm going to tie it with... I'm going to give it 2.5. It wasn't as good as the handicap match. Actually, I'm going to take that back. 2 3/4. I think it was better than the World Heavyweight title match. But it was not as good as I wanted it to be. Overall thoughts on Night of Champions, it was pretty much what you expect for a B pay-per-view. I mean, the only people who should have ordered this are the people who just order every WWE pay-per-view, like myself, just because they do. I mean, it was a fun show. There was lots of storyline advancement during this show, which is fine. That's what it was kind of for. It was kind of a glorified edition of Monday Night Raw. It wasn't great, but I didn't expect great, so it's whatever. We'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw tonight. I hope they do the right thing and make the storylines better. We'll see. This is the next big thing here, 2013 Night of Champions review. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please tell a friend about me. Please follow me on Twitter, the NXT Big Thing 1. And I'll be back tonight, hopefully, for my off-the-cuff Monday Night Raw review. Hopefully my voice will be better by then. If not, I may record it tomorrow morning. We'll see. You guys take care, and I'll see you tonight for the off-the-cuff Raw review here on the next big thing.